All right, young scholars, we are going to do a new unit. We're going into unit 2, and the first thing we're going to do is learn how to do the drum machine. So if you're starting this on your own, just go into your personal projects and click on Studio. And it's going to ask you what you want to use on this one. We're going to say drum machine. And I know you're going to want to choose one of these other ones. We actually go to the empty one so we can learn how to do it ourselves. Now, a few places you need to understand to look on this area here. First, you'll notice 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. That means that this is measure 1, beat 1, measure 1, beat 2, measure 1, beat 3, measure 1, beat 4. And we call this subdivide, which means it's divided up into 4 parts, just like a dollar would be, into 4 quarters for each beat. And let's see, we'll look at these other things. If you want to go more, we can go here to where it says 1 bar. That's the same as a measure. And we can go to 2 bars or 2 measures, and then you can see how it changes to 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. And the same if we want to go to 4 measures on this. For right now, we're going to stay at 1 measure. Now, if you're looking to change the sound of everything, you can go through these, click on the here some examples about what it is. 808 is perfectly fine with this one. And so we're going to keep on going. Now, all this right here on the left side are your instruments. And they're all coded by just the image that's on here. So you got cymbals, more cymbals like a hi-hat. You have a closed hi-hat, which is when you hear it go, it's got like a different kind of sound to it. You got the high tom, mid tom, and low tom. Right here, the floor tom is the low one. Then you have the snare drum on this, and you have the bass drum or the kick on here. Now, the cool thing about this is you can use your keyboard to play these notes and record it. For right now, we are just going to click on the squares. Now, think of this as like graph paper for writing music. So we're going to do this all together, but if you get lost or anything, you can watch this video. We're going to put this kick drum right here, the bass drum, on the first square of 1.1, and then we're going to go to the first square of 1.3. And this is a pretty standard way of setting this up. Then we're going to go over here to the snare drum, which is in this row, and we're going to put it on the first square of 1.2 and the first square of 1.4. And then you can just play it, see what it sounds like. Over and over. Now we want to add something else to it. We're going to go to a closed hi-hat. And I'm just going to hold my mouse button down and drag it all the way across that. So let's see what this one sounds like. All right, there we got that. And if we want to do anything else, we can add maybe a crash on this. And then that's all we're going to do for right now. And so we can use this right here, and this is going to be a basic beat. If you want to take it a step further, you can do another bass drum beat on here. All right, and then the other part you want to do is we're just going to save this. So if you're working on this on your own, save it wherever you want to call it. I'm going to call this one something else, kick and snare. And that's basically how you work this. Now I'm going to give you some options on how to create some new beats on this, and we'll be adding these together. This is how you're going to make your own drum sounds with this program.